In the small town of Ravenwood, nestled among the whispering pines and rolling hills, there existed a graveyard that held more than just the remains of the departed. It held secrets that stirred with the setting of the sun and the coming of the graveyard shift. At the heart of this eerie tale stood a young woman named Emily, who found herself drawn to the graveyard's mysteries and the secrets that lurked within its shadowed confines. As the caretaker of the graveyard, Emily's duties extended beyond tending to the graves and maintaining the grounds. She was also tasked with keeping watch during the graveyard shift, when the veil between the living and the dead grew thin. As night fell over Ravenwood, Emily made her rounds through the graveyard, her lantern casting long shadows across the tombstones and mausoleums. The air was heavy with the scent of damp earth and decay, and the sound of rustling leaves echoed through the darkness. As night fell over Ravenwood, Emily made her rounds through the graveyard, her lantern casting long shadows across the tombstones and mausoleums. The air was heavy with the scent of damp earth and decay, and the sound of rustling leaves echoed through the darkness. But amidst the eerie silence, Emily sensed a presence, a feeling of being watched from the shadows, of unseen eyes following her every move. She quickened her pace, her heart pounding in her chest as she scanned the graveyard for any sign of danger. But amidst the eerie silence, Emily sensed a presence, a feeling of being watched from the shadows, of unseen eyes following her every move. She quickened her pace, her heart pounding in her chest as she scanned the graveyard for any sign of danger. And then she saw it, a figure lurking among the tombstones, its form shrouded in darkness and its eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. Emily's breath caught in her throat as she realized that she was not alone in the graveyard, that something ancient and malevolent had been awakened by the setting of the sun. With her courage and determination, Emily confronted the dark presence that haunted the graveyard, her hands trembling as she brandished her lantern like a beacon of light in the darkness. The figure advanced towards her, its movements slow and deliberate, as if testing her resolve. But Emily stood her ground, her eyes blazing with defiance as she faced the darkness head-on. With a trembling voice, she spoke words of power and protection, invoking the ancient rites that had been passed down through generations of caretakers. And as she spoke, a brilliant light erupted from her lantern, bathing the graveyard in its warm glow and banishing the darkness that had threatened to consume it. The figure recoiled from the light, its form flickering and fading until it vanished into the night. With the danger past and the graveyard once again shrouded in silence, Emily breathed a sigh of relief. The graveyard shift had come to an end, but the memories of the night's events would linger with her forever, a reminder of the darkness that lurked within the shadows and the light that could banish it with a single word.